Welcome back. Now, remember, Mumbai is inching towards the 10,000 COVID cases with 635 new COVID cases that have been reported. And just yesterday night, we had seen that order that had come in from the BMC, who has, of course, ordered the liquor shops and the non-essential stores to remain shut. And that has, of course, caused some amount of panic and anxiety among the traders at this point. Let me go across to Mr. Viren Shah, who's the president of the Federation of the Retail Traders Welfare Association, who's joining us live in this broadcast. Mr. Shah, many thanks for speaking to us and taking time out. All right, we'll try and reconnect with Mr. Viren Shah in just a bit. But remember, there is, of course, a sense of panic and anxiety among the traders at this point with the non-essential shop, which has now been ordered to remain shut. Now, this after the BMC order, which had said that there was a lot of overcrowding and social distancing norms that were flouted outside the wine stores, and there was a considerable law and order deterioration that was also reported. Let me bring in Mr. Viren Shah, who's the president of the Federation of the Retail Traders Welfare Association, who's joining us on this broadcast. Mr. Shah, many thanks for speaking to us and taking time out at this point. We understand it's a very difficult situation and there is a sense of panic and anxiety after the new BMC order that had come out of shutting all the non-essential shops. Now, just a short while back, we spoke to the Mumbai Guardian Minister at this point, who in fact went on to say on record that the shops, the non-essential shops, they are planning to reopen it soon. Does that really assure you at this point?
Yes, I understand because I spoke to Aditya Thackeray yesterday and he wanted some clarification on what are the items you think it should be available on the store. And we have given the email. These are the things which are actually in really demand. For example, housewife wanted a lot of kitchenware, utensil, juicer, mixer, roti maker, toaster, spoon, knife, all sorts of things are they looking at. Also, newborn baby, especially these are the department is actually in demand because there are no things available in the kirana stores. You need like powder, then your pram, coats, diapers, baby clothing. These are things not available. Again, toys. The toys are not available. Kids are all getting bored for last almost 45 days at home. They want games. All these things are required. Men's, they want the shaving trimmer. The women, they require waxing accessories. These are the items are very much in demand and it's not available. I mean, people are getting bored at home. So these are the things people should come out. And first of all, let me be very clear. We are not, we have actually, the way the wine shops are open and the way it was crowded, we do not agree to this kind of a thing. And because of them, why should we other shopkeepers should suffer? If really the business has to be revived, and this is the only way, we have to live with this to ensure the proper precautionary measures are taken and allow those people, at least for these kind of items to start with, and gradually they can start other items along with it, because these kind of items are not available everywhere and anywhere. These are, people have to travel to get this item. Also, these items, people don't have too much of staff. So government or the ward will have to ensure that we get the staff to approach to reach the shop. Otherwise, again, we won't be able to service to this. Also, we can give the delivery to the home also. But it should be available through the small shop, not the e-commerce. E-commerce, if starts, we are going to protest on these kind of things, because a lot of stocks are piling into small stores like this. So we should not allow the e-commerce business to start for these kind of items again.
So, Mr. Shah, do you think perhaps the Maharashtra government at this point should have been better prepared to deal with this when they knew that the graded relaxations are going to be coming into effect from May 4th? Do you think they should have been better prepared to deal with the situation?
Well, this is what I see, the kind of the order which comes from the center government, which is suddenly one day before in the night, Maharashtra Chief Minister takes a note of it, and suddenly the notification comes, 5 shop in a lane for non-essential product. And by the time we prepare ourselves to coordinate with the ward officers in the areas, almost we were ready in almost 48 hours. We all shopkeepers, every areas, They approached the ward officer because they were also very reluctant after pushing so much. Then they given some permission in some of the areas. So all those things were in place, but there was no coordination. Suddenly we see the Mr. The commissioner's BMC commissioner's order yesterday, which was quite shocking. We understand that this coronavirus is getting spread, but then how long people are going to stay home? How long the economy will going to be stopped? What happens if we give a salary to the staff and the staff is going to queue up in the alcohol shop and the wine shop? Is this really worth starting these kind of things? What people require is that these are the stuff, household stuff, newborn baby stuff, toys, games. These are the things people will ensure that they stay home safe and sound, and we are ready to help them. Why don't government approach us? Why don't they ask us what are the things we are looking at it? We can provide a proper solution to it. We are here to help the government. We are not here to just come out and do the business. After all, we are also endangering our life by going to the shops and opening the shop in front of all this coronavirus being spread. But we want to help the people. We want to help the government. We want to help the Mumbai sitting at home since last 40 days. And these are the really things are in demand. Desperate calls are coming to our shop landline numbers and the mobile numbers. What do we do? And suddenly you see the queue coming up to be blamed. Why should we take a blame for this? Government should these kind of stuff. Not too many shops are there. So let this small gradually. We are not asking the bridal wear open. We are not asking the sari open because these are the things people are not going to buy at this kind of a crisis. What the people are required is household products. People are required is shaving items. People are required the toiletries. People are required shampoo, conditioner, cleaning items, sanitizers. These are the things that are required, not available everywhere.
All right, Mr. Viren Shah, appreciate you joining us and sharing your thoughts on this. Of course, we understand it is extremely difficult right now for all the traders with the non-essential shops being shut. But as the Mumbai Guardian Minister who we just spoke to, he has assured that the non-essential shops will be reopening very soon. Many thanks for joining us with your thoughts.